Alright then. So, picking up from where we left off last time, we had just talked to the Primarch who just lost his son, who died defusing a bomb on Tachanka and wound up plummeting to his death. So, yeah. But, yeah.
What Victus did.
He was a brave man.
I don't think I could... there I go again. I was going to say that I could never do that.
But?
But I was wrong. Being here, watching you, you've shown me what it means to serve in the Alliance.
You're a good officer, Trainer. Glad you finally realize it.
Thanks. Not that I'm volunteering for bomb job duty. I'd suggest sending someone who has armor first, if possible.
Well, at least she's smart enough to realize that there are better ways. Anyway, there's a quick cut there, and I'm gonna go talk to Liara. I was just checking my mail.
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
It's good to see the old team together.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
And?
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Yeah, don't be so
Drive yourself
down.
crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can.
It's because I'm a
Sometimes
badass.
I wonder how you do it.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Now, this is one relationship I've had in the series, because I've played both sets.
I try.
I've actually done both the male and female characters just to mess around with it. And like I said,
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
I prefer Jennifer Hale's voice over Mark Mears. I mean, it's just that much better. Plus, she's awesome and she's sexy. So, yeah. Listening to her talk, I could listen to her read the damn phone book. But either way, I'm getting upgrades. Which, when you're biotic, this is really helpful because the upgrades for your biotics can make, almost make the guns irrelevant. You wind up being more effective as a... Oh, this is Grunt training his new recruits and he headsbutts one of them. Knocks him down. He says, someone get him up. We move in an hour. And then there's Admiral Hackett. And then there's someone to someone. I forget who that crap was. Oh yeah, this is when the Rachni showed up at the Crucible. Platinum from the Shadow Broker. Yeah, it's because my girlfriend is the Shadow Broker. Which I think is awesome. That's one of my favorite things about the second game, was that they had such a huge twist in one of the DLC with Liara becoming the Shadow Broker, but they continued it here too. Oh, and we're back with Morn.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
It was
And you
Solarian
can
orc.
put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilized climate, impressed population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
So we did the right thing by saving them?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
I like that. He's like,
Nice
they were
talking to you,
monstrous,
Morgan.
repulsive, but at
We'll
least
be
they had
here
purpose.
If you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
And then I get to talk with Eve again.
Something else, Commander?
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before
And that's
beneficiation.
mostly
Can't
because
alter
of
the damage to
experiences he
continuous
had in the
refrigeration.
second game, which when I do the
Yes,
whole
that.
series later on,
But I sense pain.
I'm
in him,
actually going
too.
to have that as part of
He
it.
told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Asari Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
And he's doing those Pattersons again.
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
Now we're about to start one of the
My
bigger
pleasure.
missions in the game, the primary Tachanka mission. And there's actually going to be, that's going to be about half of the video right there. And this is about to go to half, and the start of my favorite part of the game, which is the, what do you call it? The Tali Quarian mission. Which, in all honesty, I think is probably the best in the game.
Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Darn close to it.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want
And
eyes on the
Joker's just
Shroud.
doing his thing.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm really sad that they didn't have more of him in this game.
New form of Reaper Shepherd, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your
With
soldiers
those
will
big
be
old
attacking from the
Tomcat
ground.
cruiser thingies.
Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper
I
up
am.
close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to...
And I like Rex. He's like, yeah, okay, now we're gonna go kick some ass.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the
And here's one of the things that, you know, I always consider this like the good or evil choice.
Dalatras.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided
Fuck you,
sympathy for the
bitch.
Krogan to cloud
Pardon
your
my language.
judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills.
You don't know.
Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatras?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails.
You're a bitch.
No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the
I'm
Krogan?
sorry.
They
I
need not
would
be
just as soon
otherwise.
shoot her in the
Let
face.
Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
I mean,
Morden would
that
never
is
stand
just
for that.
wrong on so
How
many
you
levels.
deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can
Especially if
provide
by
you
this
our
point
very best
you've actually
scientists
befriended
to build the
Rex
Crucible, and the full
and he's
support of
leading
our
the
fleets.
planet.
If I sabotage the cure.
You know,
Think about
no
it,
way on earth was I going to backstab
choice is
Rex
yours.
or Morden after all that. And see, that's the thing is like, you know, if anything's ironic, it's that The Solarians are better at losing allies than the freaking Turians, and the Krogan and the Turian hate each other. That's sad on a whole lot of levels for their species, but... But anyway, we're armoring up and getting ready for a fight. I don't think this is the point where I had the Locust yet. To be perfectly frank, I'm fairly convinced I didn't have it until way later. That being said, I think I got through this level pretty easily, but I honestly can't say I remember. I've probably played this game 2 or 3 times since then. When it first came out, I probably played it repeatedly, non-stop for a couple of months. And the irony of it is that, you know, I'm one of those people who I enjoyed the game so much that, you know, and I probably am not spoiling anything by saying there was a lot of controversy over the ending. But to be honest, it didn't bother me that much, save for the fact I thought they could have done more with it, and turns out later on they did. Which I'll get into more detail when I get to the ending. But as it is, I just feel that people got really, really bent out of shape about that, and I thought, you know what? As big as the stakes had gotten, there wasn't a whole lot of wiggle room there. And that's just my opinion. Alright, so we getting getting plant side with Tachanka. Is it just me, or does that shuttle look like it's being held up by wires or something? It looks like a bad old school movie special effects.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
True enough.
Krogan history filled with defining moments, most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I got a message from them.
We'll talk about it later.
It's Reap. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Let's see, I brought Liara with me, and who was my secondary on this? Just shot him straight in the face. Didn't even hold out. Just boom! Right in the face.
Keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Alright, time to kill.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
Yeah, it's ugly everywhere. I'll deal with that in a second. Sorry. And see, I'm not even using my gun like half the time. I'm literally using just psychic power, or no, the biotic power.
This is as bad as Palaven.
And it's like, I don't even need my guns, baby. I can kill you with my mind. Ooh, there's a phase rifle in the face. Oh, someone just exploded. I think I got, yeah, Garrus is with me and Liara's with me.
We almost got them all.
Oop, level.
They'll sing battle songs
And he's
about
all
this
happy.
someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have
Shut
to
up,
get to the
Reeve.
Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Urdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother.
Yeah, Reeve. If you kill Rex, he winds up running the show, and he's just a prick.
I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him?
Oh, this is gonna get ugly. Or maybe not. We'll see.
And so will you.
Oh, check it out. You're gonna kick some ass.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy.
I'm in.
And win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I.
And see, that's why Rex is the better leader, because he's a unifying force. You know, Reeve is actually, he dismantles all of that, and Rex, if you keep him alive, unifies the Krogan. So you check that out. Gigantic mobile tank. That is awesome. And we got Airborne coming in to support us.
This is Turian Wing Artemec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemec. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reeve isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
That might work.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Well, we can fix
Tuchanka
that.
wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other.
Oh yeah.
The war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10.
Yeah, Rex. As a father, I have a hard time imagining that.
Rex.
What? With the genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
Adalitras tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind?
Well, the Solarians can count on never having Krogan assistance, but the Turians will.
The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't
Excellent.
be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests. But familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our
Because
race
we're,
another
like,
genocide,
blocked.
Commander.
I told you we could count on her. Why are we stopping?
Yeah, I still find it funny that they have like 2-foot mobile tanks. No, they're like 2-story mobile tanks that also have transport capability. So it's an APC with tank cannons on the top, basically. It's sort of like the lander from Aliens in a way.
Rex,
More gear,
you and
more
Morton
equipment.
stay with Eve.
And we're going to be wrapping up here in just a few minutes, but I'll have the second part of this out within the same day, if not within the same hour. So, are you kidding me with them big ass tires?
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Too late for them to pull off, then we need to change our our tactics.
This is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
That's a big-ass target.
An airstrike alone won't do it. We have to get in that fight.
Damn it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going.
Shepard!
It's like, time to leave. Alright, see you guys next time.